What to do if you need to break your apartment lease. Breaking a lease can be stressful, especially for young adults who may be signing their first rental agreements. Whether it's due to a job relocation, unexpected financial challenges, or even safety concerns, knowing how to navigate this situation is key to avoiding long-term consequences, like damaged credit or costly penalties. This guide breaks down what you need to know before, during, and after breaking your lease, plus helpful tools to make the process smoother. Understand your lease agreement. Before taking any steps, pull out your lease agreement and read it thoroughly. Most standard leases include a section that outlines early termination policies, potential fees, and conditions. Common early termination clauses. Fixed penalty fee. Example 1 to 2 months rent. Requirement to give written notice, 30 or 60 days. Responsibility to find a replacement tenant, aka sublet or relet. Knowing these terms can help you prepare for negotiations and avoid unnecessary surprises. Identify valid legal reasons to break a lease. There are certain circumstances where you may legally break your lease without penalty. Military deployment, under the Service Members Civil Relief Act. Unsafe living conditions that violate health or building codes. Landlord harassment or privacy violations. Domestic violence protections available in some states. Illegal lease agreements, like those lacking basic compliance. Check your state's tenant laws to see if you qualify for any of these exemptions. Tip: visit your state or city's housing authority website or consult a local tenant union for specific protections. Talk to your landlord. Once you understand your lease terms and legal rights, it's time to communicate. Don't just pack up and go. This could hurt your credit and lead to legal action. Here's how to approach the conversation. Be honest but respectful. Explain why you need to leave. Give proper notice. Put it in writing. Offer solutions. Recommend a new tenant or sublet option. Negotiate fees. Some landlords are willing to waive penalties if you help with re-renting. Remember, your landlord is running a business. Helping them solve the vacancy problem could benefit both of you. Find a replacement tenant. In many states, landlords are required to mitigate damages, meaning they have to try to re-rent the unit after you leave. You can speed this up by finding a qualified subletter. What makes a good replacement tenant? Steady income, clean rental history, willing to sign a new lease or take over yours. Make sure to follow your lease or landlord's approval process if you go this route. Document everything. To protect yourself legally, make sure to document all steps of the process. Written notice of termination. Emails or letters to and from the landlord. Photos of the unit when you move out. Final inspection results. Return of your security deposit. Keeping these on file can help if disputes arise later. Budget for possible fees. Even if you take all the right steps, some costs may still apply. Lease breaking fees. Typically 1 to 2 months rent. Cleaning or repair deductions from your deposit. Prorated rent through your move-out date. Be financially prepared and try to settle any dues to avoid them hitting your credit later. Protect your credit. One of the biggest concerns with breaking a lease is the potential hit to your credit. Here's how to minimize that risk. Communicate in writing. Pay any owed amounts or set up a payment plan. Get confirmation that you've been released from the lease. If a dispute does arise, make sure you respond quickly and get legal advice when needed. Breaking a lease isn't ideal, but life doesn't always go according to plan. The key is to act responsibly. Understand your lease, communicate clearly, and document everything. Taking the right steps now can save you money, protect your credit, and keep your rental record clean. And remember, you're not alone. These lessons are part of the journey into adulthood, and each challenge is a chance to grow smarter, more independent, and more empowered.